In the relentless pursuit of our dreams and the constant juggling of life's demands, have you ever paused to consider the state of your mind? Imagine, for a moment, the mind is a garden. How often do you tend to it? Just as a garden requires care to flourish, our minds, too, need to be rejuvenated. Yet in the hustle of life, we often neglect this vital aspect, leading to a wilted spirit and a cluttered mind. This oversight, my friends, is where the journey to transformation begins. It's not in the grand leaps, but in the quiet moments of care we provide to our inner selves. Reflect with me on a time when the weight of your world seemed unbearable. For me, it was a period when the days blended into each other, marked by a ceaseless cycle of tasks and responsibilities. It was during this time, amidst the chaos, that an epiphany struck. A realization that the key to enduring strength and clarity lay not in pushing harder, but in the gentle act of recharging the mind. This revelation, simple yet profound, guides us to a crossroads in our lives. One path laden with continued neglect of our mental well-being, leading to a destination marred by burnout and disillusionment. The other, a path less traveled, that of mental rejuvenation, promising a journey filled with vitality, purpose, and growth. The choice, though seemingly straightforward, is one that many of us grapple with, often choosing the former out of habit or necessity. But what if I told you that the essence of life's richness doesn't lie in the accumulation of days, but in the depth of moments we allow ourselves to truly, that each breath we take is an opportunity to feed our souls with the beauty of existence, to clear the weeds in our garden, and to nurture our minds back to their innate state of wonder and creativity. This pursuit of mental rejuvenation is not a luxury, but a fundamental necessity. It is the cornerstone upon which the edifice of our dreams and aspirations is built. Without it, we risk constructing our lives on a foundation of sand, vulnerable to the tides of change and the storms of adversity. So I invite you on a journey to rediscover the art of recharging your mind. It is a journey not of miles, but of mindfulness, not of destinations, but of revelations. As we embark on this voyage together, let us hold on to the promise of transformation, a promise that with each step towards rejuvenating our minds, we inch closer to becoming the architects of our destiny, masters of our fate, and the sculptors of our dreams. As we journey further into our exploration of rejuvenating the mind, let us ponder upon a question that is as ancient as time itself. What is the true cost of neglecting the well-being of our minds? You see, in our daily lives, engrossed in the pursuit of our ambitions and the fulfillment of our duties, we often overlook a fundamental truth. This truth, simple yet often forgotten, is that the vitality of our minds is not just a component of our existence, but the very essence of it. Consider for a moment the mighty river that flows tirelessly. Day and night, it weaves through landscapes, nurturing life in its embrace. Yet even this relentless force of nature must heed the call for renewal, replenishing itself from the sources that feed it, ensuring its flow remains vibrant and sustained. Similarly, our minds, the ceaseless rivers of thought and emotion, require moments of pause, of introspection and renewal to maintain their vigor and clarity. The importance of recharging our minds cannot be overstated. It is the beacon that guides us through the fog of exhaustion and the tumult of stress. It is what empowers us to face challenges with resilience, to embrace change with grace, and to pursue our dreams with undeterred passion. Without it, we risk becoming prisoners of our own weariness, shackled by the chains of burnout and disillusionment. In the fabric of life, each thread of experience of joy, sorrow, triumph, and defeat is woven with the essence of our mental and emotional resilience. It is this resilience that allows us to stand tall in the face of adversity, to find hope amidst despair, and to emerge from the shadows of doubt with renewed purpose and strength. Yet resilience is not a well that draws from an infinite aquifer. It is a flame that must be nurtured, fed with moments of quiet reflection, of joyous release, and of peaceful solitude. To recharge the mind is to honor the journey of our lives. It is an act of self-love that echoes the respect we hold for our own well-being and the value we place on the quality of our existence. It is a testament to our understanding that to truly live is not to push until we break, but to flow with the rhythm of life, embracing its ebbs and flows with equanimity and grace. The strategies for recharging are as diverse as the lives we lead, yet their essence remains universal. It is found in the stillness of the morning dawn, in the laughter shared with a friend, in the pages of a book that transports us to worlds unseen, and in the embrace of nature's serene beauty. It is woven into the fabric of our daily lives, waiting for us to pause, to breathe, and to partake in its rejuvenating embrace. Let us, therefore, make a conscious commitment to prioritize the rejuvenation of our minds, to recognize that in the stillness lies the power to transform, in the pause, the strength to persevere, and in the moment of rest, the spark of inspiration that ignites the fire of our creativity and passion. As we continue on this journey, let the importance of recharging our minds be the guiding star that leads us to a life of balance, fulfillment, and unparalleled joy. For in the garden of the mind, the seeds of our greatest achievements, our deepest connections, and our most profound joys are nurtured not in the relentless pursuit of doing, but in the sacred space of being. In our journey through life, navigating the vast seas of our aspirations and dreams, have we paused to listen to the whispers of our own minds? These whispers, gentle yet persistent, carry within them the truths of our inner state, often revealing the onset of mental exhaustion long before we come to acknowledge it. But how do we attune our ears to these whispers? How do we recognize the signs that our minds, our most treasured allies in the pursuit of our dreams, are pleading for respite? The signs of mental exhaustion are as varied as the individuals who experience them, yet they share a common thread that binds them together. It begins subtly with a lack of motivation that once seemed as foreign as the farthest star. Tasks that once sparked a fire within us now seem daunting, insurmountable mountains that loom over our daily lives. It's as though the zest for life, the driving force behind our every ambition, has been dulled to a mere flicker. Consider, too, the irritability that creeps into our interactions, turning once harmonious conversations into battlegrounds. The smallest inconveniences ignite within us a frustration that burns with an intensity we scarcely recognize. It's as if our capacity for patience and understanding has been whittled down to a nub, leaving us raw and exposed. And then there's the difficulty concentrating, where our minds, once sharp and focused, now wander through a fog of distractions. Ideas that once flowed like a mighty river now trickle through our consciousness, elusive and fragmented. Our once unbreakable focus now fractures at the slightest breeze, leaving us to wonder at the transformation. Feeling overwhelmed becomes a constant companion, shadowing our every step. The weight of our responsibilities, once carried with strength and determination, now bears down upon us with the heaviness of the world. It's as though we're standing at the base of a towering wave, poised to crash down and engulf us in its turbulent embrace. These signs, my friends, are not mere inconveniences to be brushed aside in the relentless pursuit of our goals. They are the beacons, the lighthouses guiding us back to the shores of our well-being. Ignoring these signs is akin to a sailor disregarding the storm clouds on the horizon, pressing forward until the tempest unleashes its fury. So, let us ask ourselves, have we heard these whispers? Have we seen the signs? More importantly, are we prepared to heed their call? Recognizing the signs of mental exhaustion is the first step on the path to rejuvenation, a journey not away from our ambitions, but towards a more balanced, fulfilling pursuit of them. Embarking on the path of mental rejuvenation, one might ponder, what is the philosophy that underpins this vital journey? It is a question that invites us to delve deeper into the essence of our being, to explore the foundations upon which we build our lives and pursue our dreams. This philosophy, at its core, is not merely a set of practices, but a way of living that honors the intrinsic value of our mental well-being. At the heart of this philosophy lies the understanding that our minds are the architects of our reality. Just as a gardener tends to the soil to ensure the blossoming of every seed, we too must nurture our mental landscapes. This nurturing is not a task for the faint-hearted. It demands courage to confront our vulnerabilities, wisdom to recognize our limits, and the conviction to embrace practices that foster growth and renewal. Consider for a moment the ancient trees that stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. These majestic beings do not resist the changing seasons. They embrace each phase, shedding their leaves when it's time to rest and sprouting new life when it's time to grow. Similarly, mental rejuvenation calls for an acceptance of life's seasons, an understanding that there's a time for vigorous pursuit and a time for gentle retreat. This philosophy champions the concept of balance, the delicate dance between action and inaction. It teaches us that relentless pursuit without pause is a recipe for weariness, that true strength lies in recognizing when to advance and when to withdraw. It is a reminder that in the symphony of our lives, the silence between the notes is what creates the melody. Furthermore, mental rejuvenation is rooted in the principle of self-respect. It is a declaration that we are worthy of care, that attending to our mental well-being is not an act of self-indulgence but of self-preservation. This principle calls us to set boundaries, to say no when our spirits sag under the weight of too many yeses, and to prioritize moments of tranquility amidst the tumult of our daily lives. Embedded within this philosophy is also the wisdom of connection. It recognizes that our mental health is intricately linked to our relationships with others and the world around us. It urges to seek out connections that uplift and inspire, to cultivate communities that nurture and support, and to immerse ourselves in the natural world, finding solace in its effortless beauty and enduring calm. The philosophy of mental rejuvenation is a testament to the power of perspective. It invites us to view challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as catalysts for growth, to see moments of stillness not as wasted time, but as opportunities for reflection and insight. This shift in perspective is not merely about changing how we see the world. It's about transforming how we experience it. Embracing this philosophy means embarking on a journey of continuous learning and adaptation. It is about evolving with each experience, cultivating a mindset of openness and curiosity, and remaining ever vigilant to the whispers of our inner selves. It is a journey marked by small, intentional steps that lead to profound shifts in how we live, work, and relate to one another. As we navigate this journey, let us hold fast to the tenets of this philosophy, using them as guiding stars on our quest for mental rejuvenation. Let us embrace the seasons of our lives with grace, treat ourselves with the respect we deserve, seek connections that enrich our souls, and adopt perspectives that empower and enlighten. Navigating through the journey of life with its myriad challenges and ceaseless demands, have you ever found yourself at a crossroads, pondering the path to mental rejuvenation? How do we refill the wellspring of our spirit when the waters run dry? The quest for renewal is not a journey into the unknown, but a voyage back to the essence of our being, utilizing strategies as timeless as the human spirit itself. The first strategy in our arsenal is the embrace of solitude and reflection. In the silence of our own company, we find the clarity that eludes us in the cacophony of the world. Solitude is not the absence of noise, but the presence of peace, a sacred space where we can listen to the whispers of our hearts and the dreams that stir within us. It's in these moments of quietude that we reconnect with our true selves, away from the roles we play and the masks we wear. Let this solitude be your sanctuary, a place where you can lay down the burdens of expectation and bathe in the waters of self-awareness. As we journey further, let us harness the power of learning as a tool for mental rejuvenation. The pursuit of knowledge, the exploration of the unknown, and the discovery of new horizons serve not only to expand our minds, but to ignite our spirits. Every new piece of knowledge is a spark, a light in the darkness that illuminates our path and guides us to greater understanding. Let your curiosity be your compass, leading you to books, to nature, to art, and to the endless learning that life offers. In each lesson, there lies a treasure, a key to unlocking the boundless potential within. Turning our gaze outward, we find solace in the embrace of nature, our eternal teacher and healer. The rustle of leaves, the whisper of the wind, the serenity of a still lake, each is a balm to the weary soul. Nature reminds us of the impermanence of our troubles and the enduring beauty of the world. It teaches us to flow like the river, to stand tall like the mountain, and to bloom with grace like the flowers. Let the natural world be your retreat, a place where you can recharge your spirit and find equilibrium. In the tapestry of mental rejuvenation, the threads of creative expression hold a place of honor. Creativity is the language of the soul, a means by which we translate our innermost feelings into something tangible and true. Whether it's painting, writing, music, or dance, each act of creation is a step towards understanding ourselves and the world around us. It's in the act of creation that we find release, a liberation of the spirit that elevates us above the mundane. Let your creativity flow freely, unburdened by judgment or expectation, and watch as your mind finds its way back to joy and vitality. Lastly, the role of physical activity in enhancing mental well-being cannot be overstated. The harmony between body and mind is a dance, each influencing and supporting the other. Physical activity is not merely a means to a healthier body, but a pathway to a clearer, more vibrant mind. It's in movement that we find release from tension, clarity from confusion, and strength from vulnerability. Let your body's movement be a meditation, a physical expression of your desire for balance and rejuvenation. As we weave these strategies into the fabric of our lives, let us do so with intention and grace. The path to mental rejuvenation is not a race, but a journey, one that asks for patience, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to our well-being. It's a journey that beckons us to slow down, to listen, and to nurture the essence of who. In embracing solitude and reflection, in seeking knowledge, in connecting with nature, in expressing our creativity, and in finding joy in movement, we find the keys to unlocking mental rejuvenation. These strategies, simple yet profound, guide us back to ourselves, to a place of peace, balance, and renewed purpose. As we draw the curtains on this journey, a journey that has taken us through the valleys of self-reflection and over the peaks of personal rejuvenation, let us pause for a moment. Reflect on the path we have traversed, the insights we have gathered, and the transformation that beckons from the horizon. This voyage, illuminated by the philosophy of mental rejuvenation and guided by strategies forged in the wisdom of experience, is more than a series of steps. It is a testament to the resilience and indomitable spirit that resides within each of us. But what does it mean to have journeyed through these concepts, to have delved into the art of recharging the mind? It means to awaken each day with a heart full of purpose and a mind clear of clutter. It means to stand in the face of life's storms with a spirit that refuses to be broken, armed with the knowledge that within us lies the power to rise above. It means to navigate the complexities of our existence with grace, understanding that the true measure of our journey is not in the distance traveled, but in the moments of joy, growth, and discovery that dot the landscape of our lives. In the quietude of our reflections, in the embrace of nature, in the pursuit of knowledge, in the expression of our creativity, and in the vitality of movement, we have unearthed the pillars upon which the temple of mental rejuvenation rests. These are not merely strategies, but beacons of light that guide us back to our essence, to the sanctuary of our inner peace. As we forge ahead, let the essence of this journey imbue your days with intention. Remember that the act of recharging your mind is not a destination, but a continuous journey, one that enriches the tapestry of your life with threads of clarity, resilience, and boundless energy. Let this journey be a reminder that in the pursuit of our dreams and the fulfillment of our duties, the greatest gift we can offer ourselves is the permission to pause, to breathe, and to rejuvenate. So I extend to you an invitation to embark on this journey every day, to make mental rejuvenation not just an act, but a way of living. Embrace the practices that resonate with your spirit, and let them be the wind beneath your wings, propelling you towards heights unimaginable. For in the art of recharging the mind lies the key to unlocking our fullest potential, to living not just in existence, but a life resplendent with the vibrancy of our true colors. And as you continue on your path, remember that the journey of mental rejuvenation is a shared one, a symphony composed of our collective experiences, insights, and transformations. Together, we walk this path, united in our quest for balance, fulfillment, and a deeper connection with the essence of who we are. In closing, let this not be a goodbye, but a gentle reminder that the journey continues. With each step, each breath, and each moment of reflection a testament to our commitment to not just endure, but to thrive. Carry forward the lessons learned, the practices embraced, and the transformations witnessed, and let them be the guiding stars in your quest for mental rejuvenation, today, tomorrow, and in all the days to come.